guys, I'm Maddie from Down to the Sound, and today we'll be creating an art piece to a new song by Kire from Kire Productions. Make sure to go subscribe to the JHS Creative Communications channel on YouTube to see Kire and other creators. This song is called Hummingbird and is a very happy, calm song. So I wanted to create a very calm painting, one that would just be relaxed. I drew a few ideas in my notes for the hummingbirds and the flowers and arrangements and everything. And yeah, I'll show you those now.
This was a pretty simple painting to come up with the concept for because of the name. The name of the song is Hummingbird, so obviously I'm going to do a hummingbird. When I listened to the song, I knew right away that it gave off a happy feeling, so I knew that the colors I'd be using would be light and bright. I wrote out all the colors I think show a happy feeling and are also the colors of hummingbirds. From that list, I chose the colors blue and yellow for the main colors for the whole painting. So that's like background, hummingbird, and flowers. They all have like blue and yellow in some sort of way. For the hummingbirds, I need to decide whether or not I want one main one, a few like 2 or 3, or one main one with some family in the background. For the flowers, I looked up what flowers hummingbirds like most, and most of the sources said that they like bright flowers with tunnels, which means the center of the flower like goes in like a cone. Some of the sites also gave a list of flowers that the birds are most attracted to, and so I drew out the flowers and picked a few that I thought I could bring together easily and fit well in the frame with the hummingbirds. The color of the flowers I decided would vary, but I wrote down a few of the main colors I wanted each flower to be. These are some of the sketches I did of the birds and flowers I found online for the final piece. For the actual final piece that I'll be painting, I'll be creating my own hummingbird to make the painting more unique, and for the overall painting, I wanted it to have a soft, happy feel, like a very comforting, and so I decided that most of the detail I'll be doing will be blended with like the color change and as I said earlier, I want this piece to feel happy and joyful, and with the blended detail, it will give that comforting feeling that I'm going for. So this is the canvas I'll be using for this painting. If you watched my last video, you can probably recognize this canvas because it is the one I used to show you guys how to paint a simple, fast flower. If you didn't already watch my last video and want to see how to paint this flower, you can go to the JHS Creative Communications channel on YouTube and watch my last video called Feels, where I paint a flying whale to Kire's song called I Feel Alive. Make sure to go check out his channel as well, called Kire Productions, and see how he made the song. Anyway, starting a painting off can be very scary at times, especially if you don't know exactly what you want to do, like me right now. The only thing I know I want to do is use the color blue for my background. But the best tip I can give you is to just load up your brush and apply the color to all over and go from there pretty much. But what I'm going to do is load up my brush with some cobalt blue, baby blue, and some white, and as you can see, I'm just spreading it across. And I wasn't really liking how it was looking, so I started moving my brush in a circular motion to give it a softer look. I'm going to cut the video right now and come back when it is finished and dried for the next step. So the next step in my painting process is to kind of roughly outline the picture that I want. So for this painting, it's going to be the hummingbird. I'm just gonna roughly sketch out the shape of the bird. It's gonna be more boxy, not exact on where it needs to be, but that, in my opinion, is alright because I just know that I'm going to be covering it up later. So it's just to get an idea of where I want everything in my piece. Some people, when painting, they like to do what I call a paint by number kind of technique, is where they like start in one corner, do all the detail working down or working in some sort of way, instead of how I like to do is just put all the paint on the canvas and layer it and then go start off with no detail going into the detail. But I hope that seeing my technique, my way that I do it, helped you a little bit for starting your paintings. But this final piece will be shown at the end.